Today is Thursday, October 3rd. Good morning from the Civic Media News Desk. I'm Joanne Krulotz. 45 crew members from 15 Wisconsin electric cooperatives have left for South Carolina to assist with storm recovery from Hurricane Helene left catastrophic damage. Crews gathered at Rock Energy Cooperative Janesville before making the trek to Aiken Electric Cooperative in Aiken, South Carolina. While power outages across the southeastern Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina, and South Carolina topped 800,000, that's not the whole story. This storm not only caused damage, but in some areas, complete decimation. Crews heading south are prepared for a deployment that is expected to last 2 weeks. WECA assisted with logistics, including travel waivers to ensure the trucks are not delayed by highway weight restrictions, while crews were ready to head south immediately after Helene hit. The widespread destruction in the south meant local authorities had to get infrastructure in place to be able to house and direct those traveling to the area to assist. A tent city in the Aiken Electric Cooperative area was completed yesterday. Participating Wisconsin electric cooperatives include Adams Columbia Electric Cooperative, Barron Electric Cooperative, Bayfield Electric Cooperative, Chippewa Valley Electric Cooperative, Dairyland Power Cooperative, Dunn Energy Cooperative, Eau Claire Energy Cooperative, Jump River Electric Cooperative, Oakdale Electric Cooperative, Akanto Electric Cooperative, Price Electric Cooperative, Riverland Electric Cooperative, Rock Energy Cooperative, Scenic Rivers Energy Cooperative, and Taylor Electric Cooperative. A crew from Alger Delta Cooperative Electric Association, located in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, also joined the Wisconsin co-ops making the trip. It's homecoming week in the Richland School District. Many events were held this week, with more being held tomorrow. Homecoming is not only an exciting time for the students, but for others as well. Carrie Stoltz is Director of Marketing and Communications for the district.
With homecoming, there's the alumni and, the community will get involved, and it's just a great time. Super great. And I'm so excited to be a part of it for not the first time, but a more integral part for the first time.
Each year, homecoming has a theme, and this year's theme is Hornets and Hollywood. Many students will be displaying their acting skills in skit competitions, which is an annual event. Ava Cosgrove is a member of the student council, as well as this year's homecoming queen.
I don't think I'm a part of it, but we have a bunch of our class a part of the skit. Can't say what it is, so the underclassmen don't find out, but it'll be good. And then we also have a talent that we are actually in charge of, Lily and I are, so it's going to be a sob fest for the teachers.
One of the big events during homecoming is the parade tomorrow afternoon. Lily Parker is also a member of the student council.
We have a really good lineup. We were struggling with getting everyone's forms in, but we have plenty. The parade's going to be great.
A parade would not be complete without a grand marshal. The worthy honor goes to a familiar face and voice from the area. Ron Fruit is honored and humbled to be this year's grand marshal.
I know that there are literally hundreds of grand marshals that could serve as the Richland Center Homecoming Parade grand marshal, and many of them arguably much more qualified and deserving than myself. But it really felt good.
Being named Grand Marshal for this year's parade makes it even more of an honor.
And it's a special year because this is the 50th year since the class of 1974 left Richland Center High School. So that makes it, many of my classmates, will come back. They're going to march in the parade. And so it just makes it a special time, and it's really fun.
The Richland Center Homecoming Parade will take place Friday in downtown Richland Center. Lineup for the parade will begin at 2, with the parade stepping off at 2:55. Also during homecoming, Irv Peckham and Rob Renish are being honored as outstanding alumni. To cap off the week, Richland Center will be taking on River Valley in high school football. Kickoff will be at 7 at Ovidas Rip Field. Everyone is welcome to take part in all the homecoming festivities tomorrow in Richland Center. There's something for everyone in the WRCO listening area this weekend. An array of activities will be held beginning Friday and running through Sunday. From the Richland Center Homecoming Parade to tractor rides and benefits and the Canyon of Lights Parade. Center Color Fest weekend will kick off with the Hill Country Classic Power's annual Wheels of Time Truck and Tractor Show at the Richland County Fairgrounds. It came from humble beginnings. Here's Mark Welty.
Back to 1981-82, Danny and I were sitting under a hickory nut tree in front of the old log house and drinking a beer, eating a burger. Said, we got these old trucks sitting here. We ought to have a truck show right out here in the front yard. And it took off from there. The rest of it's history. But we had fun getting it started, and it just developed into kind of a brotherhood, and now we've got people from 5 or 6 states come to this thing for the weekend.
View classic restored tractors, trucks, cars, and other vehicles all weekend. Paul Posh says there is plenty to see.
The recent years, we've been running around 120 to 130 trucks and about the same number of tractors and pieces of farm machinery that come in. So right now, we kind of hit where we just stay about the same number all the time. It seems like every year we'll see somebody new will show up there, either with a truck or a tractor or a piece of equipment, or, you never know what they might drag in there they'd like to exhibit, and we'll accept anything. This year we're featuring Minneapolis Moline and Massey Harris, Massey Ferguson. The reason we feature the two together is because in this area, for some reason, we don't get that many, so we thought we'd have kind of put them together, and that way we'll get a few more feature tractors.
A parade will be held Saturday at 4.
We encourage anybody that has something there they'd like to run through the parade to join us. We have a sound system that they set up for doing announcing of what's coming through the parade.
The show will run from Friday at 4 to Sunday at noon. Admission is free. You are encouraged to support the show through your purchase of pie, and the 4-H will be serving food and refreshments. The Greater Richland Area Chamber and local downtown businesses will host its annual Wine and Beer Walk. It will be followed by a dance party at the Phoenix Center from 8:30 to 11:30. The UW Richland alumni will be honoring 5 distinguished alumni at their annual brunch at the Phoenix Center Saturday morning. The distinguished alumni are Janet Goplin-Kinney, Thomas Simonson, Mary Sue Bethke, Edward Pulvermacher, and Jonathan Yancey. Richland County EMS will host a fall festival Saturday from noon to 4 at Crosscup Park. The Friendship Quilters Quilt Show will be held at Schmidt-Woodland Hills Senior Living Facility Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 4 both days. And join the community of Richland Center for a celebration of sights and sounds at the Canyon of Lights Nighttime Parade Saturday night at 7. Bands, civic clubs, and businesses, as well as other unique nighttime lighted floats are all part of the Canyon of Lights Parade. This year's theme is Superhero Showdown.